And welcome in to On the Go. The weather's getting nice. You might say, gee, it'd be so nice to be out on the water. Well, guess what? Some of the best vacations you can ever take are cruises. And to give you a little information on it today, we brought with us Carol Bridges. And you are the proprietor of Carol's Excursions.
That's correct.
And we want to talk a little bit about cruises. The wonderful thing about them is you do what you want to do.
Yes. If you're traveling with family, it's so wonderful because everybody can meet at meal times, but the rest of the day they can spread out. There's wonderful activities for children and teens, great things for adults. You want to gamble a little. Some of them have wonderful classes where you can learn to do things.
Oh, like, yeah, yoga and absolutely.
And, photography classes, flower arranging, lots of different types of things on cruises. But what I like about it is everything's paid for unless you want to use the specialty restaurants.
Yeah. And, and obviously alcohol.
Right.
Yeah.
And they do have alcohol packages if you want them. One thing a lot of people don't know, and you have to check depending on the cruise line, each adult is entitled to take 1 bottle of wine in their carry-on.
Okay.
And you can carry soft drinks or water in your carry-on. Never put it in your checked luggage because they'll confiscate it.
Right.
But that's nice. Let's say you drink something that they don't normally carry, say a Diet Dr. Pepper or something that they don't sell. You can take your own and not have to worry
And
about it.
they're not going to have a problem with that.
Right. And there's so many places to go, so many places to see. My favorite is Alaska for cruising.
Yes.
And that is most popular this year. I've done more Alaska cruises this year than I have in the last 15 years.
Weather's always nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. You go between May and September.
Right.
And everybody thinks it's going to be so cold, but it's really not.
No, it's comfortable.
We went in May and people were in the pool swimming on the ship. Entertainment is amazing, but the scene is absolutely just gorgeous.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. Seeing different animal, the wildlife is amazing, and you want to try to go when the salmon are running. They have different kinds that run at different seasons, like the red salmon and whatever. But when they run, then the bears come out. And then when the bears come out, then the eagles come out to pick up the scavenger.
Sure.
So you're going to see more wildlife.
Quite a show.
Yes.
Totally.
It's amazing.
And Alaska is one of those that if you're on the ship, they're going to pull into a port just about every day.
Yes.
But if you're a little bit older and you say, gee, I don't want to be, you don't have to get off at these ports. Or you can just get off and go right in the city there. You don't have to go on the excursions. But what I like on a lot of cruises is when you're looking at the itinerary, try to find some days at sea because they're very relaxing.
They are very relaxing, and they're also very entertaining. They have lots of different activities going on to entertain you, quiz shows, bingo, of course the casinos for those that like to gamble, different educational lectures, and just lots of fun things to do. And of course the eating, it's nonstop eating.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever been on a cruise that I didn't come back just a little heavier than when I left.
Well, a lot of times, and I know I've had some family members, we talk about cruises, the first thing, what about if I get seasick? And that's very, very rare.
Especially on the larger ships today.
Because you don't even know you're on the water hardly.
And there's so many things you can get. You can go to like Walmart and request that they send you one of the acupressure bands. They order them for you, and that will help. Your doctor can give you the patches. If you do get seasick, you'll want to have green apples and bread. That will help you. That was.
And they've got both of those on the ship.
Oh yes, they'll have both of those on the ship.
No.
But what's nice locally, if you don't want to spend a lot of time or a lot of money, we have ports in Mobile. We have ports in New Orleans that are close by.
And they're good ships.
They are. I prefer the ones out of New Orleans.
So do I. Yes.
I think they're newer and nicer ships. And they have quite a variety in their itineraries.
Yes.
And they go from 4 or 5 days to 7 days. And you need to look for the value. Value is very important when you're buying your cruise. You need to figure out how much it costs per day and see maybe this 3-day cruise is actually more expensive than a 5-day cruise.
Yes, that's right. Well, they'd rather have you on there for 5 days because they have more chance to sell you different things.
Exactly.
So they got to charge a little bit more because the shorter cruises, there's so much time embarking and debarking from the ship. And that makes a lot of difference. So to get information on this, we want people to give you a call.
Yes,
it's
please.
Carol. It's called Carol's Excursions. And your phone number again?
334
Okay.
215 0345.
Great. And as we talked about earlier, it's good to go through a person like you because you understand the cruise companies. They understand you because they know you've done this, and you can help get them the best deals.
That's correct. And I hold their hand from the day they start booking till they get home.
That's great, and that's the way to do it, and that's well worth the money, I'll guarantee you.
Thank you,
Right.
Jack.
And thank you, Carol, for being with us. And just remember this, a cruise, probably from my family's perspective, is one of the nicest vacations. You don't have to worry about a dinner reservation. You've got one. If somebody wants to eat big or eat small, they can do whatever they want to do. So the cruise has got to be my ideal vacation. And we'll be right back right after this.